Well, we've had a successful weekend. Spent a lot of time with our guys this weekend. Basketball is a hook that allows us to keep a captive audience. Basketball practice gives us an opportunity to work with some young people and to interact with them at a level that allows us to push some buttons and challenge their way of thinking about life and responsibility and what it is to be a man. This weekend was tough because as guys begin to feel comfortable and as they begin opening up, you begin to really understand some of the challenges that they're facing. We had a young man today that I got a call at 9 o'clock that his family had gone to a party last night and that he was all the way across town from where he was expecting to be and that he needed a ride. And so the minute he was wearing his clothes from the day before, that he didn't have any money, that he had no way of getting breakfast. And those types of challenges are things that you have to address, and sometimes you're not equipped or prepared to. And meeting those needs becomes a great way to build a relationship, but when you're not able to, it kind of leaves you feeling a little bit inadequate. But today we also had some very interesting and in some cases disturbing conversations, understanding where some of these kids are at, some of the things that their views of the world and questions that they have. A lot of questions this weekend about the end of the world. Some things about, there are just some things that really are cause for concern where you realize that the road for these kids is going to be a lot longer than maybe we had hoped. And we're grateful to have the opportunity to be there alongside of them, beginning to realize that we need a whole lot more people to be engaged in this battle. We need some men. We need some teen parents to come alongside and adopt, to kind of share the load. We have a great couple that has really embraced our kids. But it's just when the needs seem to be piling up, it's tough to say no, and there's really a need to kind of help share that burden. There's a need for more people to build relationships, more coaches, more mentors, more tutors. And you really get to understand what Jesus said when he said the harvest is plentiful but the workers are few. We just see so many opportunities. And the fear is that as the opportunities come and we're not in a position to answer with the depth and with the personal touch that is needed, that by the time that we build that capacity and build that network, that there's going to be so many kids that have missed out on an opportunity. In football, it's easy to drop back 10 yards and punt. But when you're working with young people, with kids that you love and you care about, it's really difficult to say, hey, we're going to drop back and play the field position game, because you only got 3 or 4 years with some of these kids before they're gone. And that's a burden that we carry. So I don't know who's going to see this or what's going on with this. This is a new technique that we're using, but keep us in your prayers, keep the people in your prayers, and really start searching your heart to see if maybe there isn't a place where you can get involved and be a person that's a difference maker in the life of a kid. We're going to only win these battles by fighting for the inches, and if we never get into the fight, then we're allowing the enemy to gain ground. So